what's up? It's your girl Nicole, aka Lil MCK. Too busy being an icon and shit.
I am just an icon living. I am just an icon living. Icon living. I am just an icon living. I am just an icon.
Hi guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Nicole. Make sure that you subscribe to join our little NCK family. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I got this effortless boy beat look. This is my updated summer makeup routine, my go-to look, things that I do every day, products that I use every day, and it's a very narrowed down, simplistic routine. I posted this look on my Instagram and you guys actually loved it. Like, you guys went crazy over this picture, so I thought that I would recreate the look, which I've done right here using the exact same products. I walk you through step by step and this is the end result. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, but yeah, I'm not gonna ramble anymore. Let's just get started. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is clip back my bangs or my hair because I don't want any product to go on it. So yeah, let's just get started. First thing is first, you want to make sure that you have a good base. You want to make sure that your skin is prepped, it's primed, it's moisturized and all that kind of stuff. I'm dealing, I don't know if you guys can see because I'm kind of far, I'm dealing with acne prone skin. I don't have any acne on my face, just leftover scarring. So my main focus when doing this look is to cover but have it look natural because I also have freckles. So to prime my face anyway, I'm going to use the MAC Prep and Prime Skin Base Visage Primer. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's got like a shimmery kind of flex in it, which is absolutely beautiful. So it helps to like reflect the light in your foundation, thus making you look a bit more glowy. And I don't know, something about this, it just makes my skin feel so smooth. I've been using this for months now. I want to say about 2 months I've been using this, and I do like it. Now my primer changes according to my skin, so if my skin is like really dry, then you guys know one of my holy grail primers is the strobe cream because it is really moisturizing. And it pretty much does the same thing, but it's just really moisturizing to the skin. However, if my skin is doing like it is today, where it's not like completely dry and dehydrated, then I will pretty much just get away with this because I don't like heavy primers, especially because on a daily look I don't like a lot of makeup. Okay, so moving on. So an option that I have for you guys, if you have like a lot of scars on your face, I don't have as much as I had before because of the routine that I'm using, which I will explain a little bit later on. But if you have like a lot of scars on your face, or any active breakouts, I would suggest using the MAC Face and Body. If I were to wear foundation right now, it would be this one in C6. It just gives you that beautiful luminosity to the face, makes you look all dewy. Oh, I love it. So anyway, moving on swiftly, for concealer, because that is the main thing in my routine when I do a boy beat, just pretty much every day, I'm going to use the MAC Select Moisture Cover Up in the shade NC42. Yeah, I just use this concealer and I spot conceal the little scars that I have on my face. Now, like I said, I don't have that many anymore, thanks be to God. So I don't need to use a lot, but yeah. And to be fair, you don't need a lot anyway, because once you put it in one spot and you blend it out, you can blend it out in the other areas. So it really helps you cut back on the amount of makeup that you use, which is also good. Yeah, and I don't mind if some of my blemishes show through because it helps it look a bit more natural. Okay, so while the concealer's on my face, I leave it on there to dry a little bit. I got this tip from Jackie Aina because it just helps it, like, if you let it sit and let it dry a little bit, it gives you a bit more coverage. So I'm gonna let that sit, and while I do that, I'm gonna move on to my eyebrows. I do want to get my brows microbladed though, that is definitely something that is on my bucket list. I just need to find the right person to do it, I guess, because there's so many people that in the UK anyway that say they do microblading and stuff, but it's just like, do I trust you with my face? Body tattoos and stuff, you can do your research, but it's fine. I mean, do you know what I mean? It's not as intense as doing something on your face, because I don't want anything on my face to go wrong, obviously. I don't want my brows to be a shape that I didn't ask for them to be, because a lot of people don't listen, and I don't want to have someone who doesn't know what they're doing or is inexperienced or whatever doing something on my face and then I end up with an allergic reaction or whatever. Like, I just don't want anything to go wrong. So if you guys have any like good recommendations for microblading, or you know a place that's really good and has good reviews, then do let me know, because I'm planning on getting it done either next month or the month after. We'll see. Okay, so now that our brows is concealed and it's done and everything like that, it's now time to blend out the concealer on my face. So to do this, I'm going to take a Morphe brush. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, the brush that I used to do my brows was the, where is it, the MAC 208 brush, and then to conceal it I use my Holy Grail brush. You guys already know it's the Mikasa E20 or E200 brush. It's rubbed off, but I love that to conceal. And now I'm going to go in with a Morphe kind of smallish dense kabuki brush, and I'm going to use this to just pat in the concealer. And this is a little tip that I have for you guys. If you've got acne or acne prone skin and you want to cover up something, don't rub, because you're going to shear out the coverage. But if you push it in, you're really locking in the coverage and you're concentrating the product in that area. Now this concealer is it's light, but it's buildable. If I wanted something that was a bit more full as in terms of like the coverage, I would use my Revlon Colour Stay Concealer in the shade Deep Fonts 06. It just looks like I'm the darkest shade basically. So that would be the one that I would use if I wanted something that was very, very, very full coverage, because that one is like medium, borderline thick coverage. That's basically done. So as you can see, our face is concealed, brows are on, and everything just looks good. I then go in with a beauty blender and I just go over it to make sure there's no like harsh lines or anything like that, and everything just kind of looks a little bit more skin-like. Also guys, what do you prefer? Do you like it when I sit down and talk to you and do things like this, or do you prefer voiceovers or just fast forwarding kind of videos? Let me know. I'm really enjoying like just being able to sit down and talk to you. I think that's really cool. Okay, so to powder on my face and lock in all the concealing that we did, I'm going to take the MAC Studio Fix powder in NC40 3.5. It's a light one because when we're gonna bronze up our face, but yeah, we just need to put the coverage in the areas that we want it. So I just take a very, very small amount, like I'm only dipping it in the powder once and I'm tapping the rest on the back of my hand, and I'm packing that on my face. And if you don't need it in a certain area, then don't put it there. So like, I know that I need the coverage on my forehead just a little bit, and over my brows just to neutralize the colour a bit. I know that I need the coverage here, not here, here and here. So that's where I'm going to place the product. So to bronze my face, I'm going to use the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark. You guys already know that I love this so much, because if you look at my very first video that I posted, like my very first one, you will know that I've been using this product for a long time, because I mentioned in that video that on my skin tone this is like the perfect bronzing colour. I have like other MAC bronzing powders as well, but I just always go back to this one when I want a natural boy beat kind of look, because the colour is not too far off from my skin tone, so it doesn't do too much, but it creates a subtle bronze, if that makes sense, to where you look sun-kissed but it's not detectable. People won't know like, oh, you put bronzer on your face. Like, I literally get asked when I wear this, have you gone on holiday? Because of how subtle it is. but I just love this. So yeah, I know I'm using a lot of the same products, but that's how you know that I really like what I'm using. And I also apply this as blush as well. But that's basically it for the skin. So there's not much going on, as you can see. So to set it and lock it all in place, I'm going to use the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. Okay, so my face is almost dry, but it's not completely dry, and that is the perfect time to apply highlight because then it will stick to those areas. So for the highlight today, this changes each day depending on my mood, but I'm going to take the Sleek Makeup highlighter in the shade Cleopatra's Kiss 033. It's gorgeous. As you can see, I'm in love with these two shades in particular because it's more flattering. To be fair, I can get away with this one as well, but I use that colour more so when I'm pale. But when I'm tanned, I do like the more golden highlighters. So I'm just going to dip it in, and I'm just going to tap it in the areas that I want a bit more of a glow. And you can build this up, but I don't go too crazy because, like I said, I don't want you to know that I'm wearing makeup. I want it to look like I'm just glowing from within. So we're not going to do the most, you know? But we still want to blind people, but just, we don't want to do the most. I'm going to put it here as well, because my eyelids are quite oily. So I put some on my eyelids just so that if they do oil up later on, like during the day, it will have like a nice sheeny oil as opposed to it just looking like I've got concealer in my crease that's just not been blended or whatever, even though we didn't put anything on the eyelids. I just put some above here, and whatever's left on the brush I put on my forehead. Put the tip of my nose, just put here. Next step would be to add mascara. Now you don't have to do this, you can leave it like this. There are a lot of times when I need to go out and I will just go out like this, honestly. But before we put the mascara on, I'm just going to take my sponge and just kind of press over the highlight so it really sits into the skin and it doesn't look like it's just sitting on top. So I'm just pushing it in the skin and kind of taking away the excess product so it looks so skin like. This look is gorgeous, like it's actually so pretty. But yeah, so for mascara you don't have to do anything, you can leave it like this. Typically I would, but for this video I'm going to add some mascara because that is what I did in the picture. I'm not really a fan of the, you know, really clumped lashes effect. I like my lashes to be very like fluttery and just kind of wispy. I don't really like them to be clumped. Okay, so that's basically it for the skin. The skin just looks so fresh, so beautiful. Like I've got absolutely no makeup on, just mascara, brows and a bit of highlight. Like the skin just looks so gorgeous. And I love wearing my face like this every day. Like I don't even like wearing a full face anymore. I just like it to look like this. But yeah, it just looks absolutely beautiful. The nicest thing as well about this look is that you can't tell. It's your natural beauty is coming out rather than, you know, what you would want to emphasize. You're just letting your natural beauty show through. So I just really like this look. The last step though, or the second to last step, would be the lips. Now this bit is completely optional. If I wanted to wear a nude lip, I would either wear Persistence by MAC, I would wear Mason by NYX, which is like a kind of charcoal brown, a greyish brown. It's so beautiful, but it would either be that one or I would wear a gloss. I've really been into glosses recently. I go for a phase. One minute I'm into gloss and the next minute I'm into mattes and then I'm into liquid lips. Like it changes all the time. But to fully recreate this look, I'm going to use the gloss that I used in that picture, and the one that I used is by Clinique and it is in the shade Adore You number 22. I'm going to apply the gloss just like that. It's like a nice pinky gloss. It's almost like my lip colour but better, just a bit pinker. and then once you have the gloss on, I think if you're a bit fairer than me in terms of your complexion, you can get away with wearing the gloss like this just by itself. But obviously because I'm a bit more on the tan side, it's a bit too pink for me, and my natural lips do have like a brown outer rim anyway, so I'm going to mimic that. And I'm going to take MAC's lip pencil in Chestnut, just to kind of, my nose is itching, oh my god, just to kind of line the lip a little bit, to add a bit more depth. And I focus the liner on the outer corners, just here. And I line my lips after. I don't do it before, because I find that it's easier to blend the colours together when the lip gloss is on already. So I've lined it, and I'm going to go back in with the gloss just a little bit more. And just put it in the centre to just re-brighten up that area. And that's basically it for the look. The last step would be to set your face again. And that's basically it for the look. As you can see, it looks super fresh, super natural. My freckles are showing through, they're coming through, and the skin just looks gorgeous. It looks hydrated, and it doesn't look like you've got on any makeup at all. Obviously this look will work for anyone, any complexion, any skin tone. You just need to find the right products that work for you and work best and complement your skin tone. Obviously these are the products that complement mine, so bear that in mind. But for the most part the routine is exactly the same, and this is my take on the boy beads, because I know the boy bead just looks so effortless and so beautiful, but when you have acne prone skin or a lot of scars, you don't always want that to be showcased. So this is my way of concealing them yet still achieving the same look, if that makes sense. But yeah, but if you like what you see, then once again make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. That would mean the world to me, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm trying to grow here. And yeah, I hope you like my new setup as well in my room. Let me know if you do. But yeah, so I'm not going to ramble anymore. I'll see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye!